Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm Sassy Latte and this is my cute little corner of the cyberverse where I talk about creativity and journaling and all things related to it. Everybody's already done their like 2025 journal lineup, their 2025 journal setup, and most people have already also posted their January bullet journal setups. I have been on the fence about a lot of things. I'm also coming out of a major low depression. So I am kind of going to combine all of those things. I can't wait to show you guys what I'm doing with my journals this year and how different everything is going to be for me. And yeah, we'll see if I can maintain, because I'm definitely doing things differently this year. So let's quickly talk about the lineup. This is just going to be my daily journal. It is just a tiny little square journal. I've already started writing in it because that has really helped me to get back into coming back into my body, grounding into what's important to me and what is present. I just have such a hard time like feeling into my body lately, and so this has just been really helpful for me to like reconnect with myself. It's just a little bit of sticker decoration, nothing too intense, and then I just basically write a spread. I think it's like a very quick, low stakes way for me personally to like get into journaling every day. And then also this like a smaller surface area, the pressure to like decorate it is considerably lower. I just use just a few stickers and I can really just focus on the words. So this is, I'm probably gonna have to get another one because it's, you know, it's a quite small journal. And then the pages are actually pretty thin. I wanna say, I think they're 80 GSM, but it's like an $8 journal that I got on Amazon. Up next, I have 3 of these journals, and they are all the same. They are like, the paper's like in the middle. I would say, I think the paper is 120 GSM, maybe 100 GSM, I can't remember. It's not very thick, but it's not too bad, honestly, so it's probably 120. But I got 3 of these. So this one is gonna be my financial planner, but I haven't set it up yet. This is also the same for my content planner, which we'll get to in a minute. I have sort of set that up a little bit for the first few months. And then this is the same again for my work planner, and that has also been set up for the first 3 months. And I'll do Flip-thru on everything. Then this is the planner that I used before for my tarot journal. It's a dot grid planner. The pages are super thick. I think the pages are super thin. I think it's only like 100 GSM, so the ink bleeds through, marker bleeds through. In my previous tarot journal, what I had to do was literally just like cover almost every page, like double it up, because the ghosting and the bleeding was just not a vibe for me. So I'm not really sure what I want to do this year. It's got quite a few pages in it, so I don't want to just like not use this journal. It's kind of perfect for tarot because when I do my new moon journaling, that can get really lengthy. When I do, you know, daily pulls, whatever kind of pulls, like a tarot journal needs to have several pages in it. It's just that these pages are so thin. So one thing that I can do is just pick one side to write on and the other side to collage or something else. That is a possibility. Another possibility is that instead of having it filled with markers and drawing and all of that, I can kind of treat it like I do my daily journal and maybe just do like a few cute little stickers, but really just focus on the message and the writing. So I have a pen that works just fine on my daily journal. It's just 80 GSM paper, and the pen that I use is the G Pilot whatever gel pen. It doesn't bleed even on thin paper, so that is an option too. Just don't know yet, because I really liked my tarot journal from last year with so much like decorations. It's just this paper is super thin, so I'm not sure yet. And last but not least, this is a journal that I got from my girlfriend. She sent it to me, I think like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago or something. I'm not sure, but I've had it for a long time and I finally decided to open it up. It's a Buke journal. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. It's Buke, but it's a dot grid journal. The pages are 180 GSM, so they're super thick. And I have also like done a little setting up in this guy. So this will be my bullet journal. I'll put like my appointments, my main calendar, all of the above kind of goes here. Since this one is like the most in depth in terms of setup, why don't we save this one for last, and we'll start with some of my other journals first. So first we have my work journal. Green is my favorite color, so I was hoping to bring a little bit of joy into my 9-to-5 workspace. I can't show you January for confidentiality purposes with the clients that I work with. I've already started filling it out because, honey, we have had, listen, my work life has just kind of like eclipsed so many things. We had a short billing cycle in November, December, and January is also a short billing cycle, and then February is just a short month, which means I need to hustle. I need to hustle to do everything that I need to do before the end of each billing cycle. Having a planner has been really helpful to me. Every month I'll have new clients that I need to add or close. I have to update treatment plans. I have to keep track of the trainings because there are deadlines and expectations on those. I love this calendar so much. I love that it's spacious. I used a little passport. I don't know if you watched my previous videos for setting up my work planner, but I used a sort of like set up but undated traveler's notebook, and I was positive that I wanted to go that route again this year. But now that I've set up these calendars and it's just the work week, Monday through Friday, I don't have to worry about Saturday and Sunday. I actually love having all of the extra space. It makes planning out when I can see people, when I have to do my trainings, when I have my meetings, and like mapping it all out visually for myself so much easier. So I use these stickers. This is some washi tape that I got in a set, I don't know, a long time ago. And then these stickers are from Julianne Doodles. I think they're so adorable. Julianne Doodles, and her shop name is Peppercut Studio. I just love her little sprouts so much. They make me so happy. My expense tracker, of course, you know, you get paid for your mileage when you do traveling. And then these are the things that are going to save me. So what happens towards the end of the billing cycle is if you haven't made the contacts that you're supposed to with people, for whatever purposes, wherever you work, there's a certain amount of times that you have to see people, whether it's once a month, once every 6 months, 5 times a week, whatever the quota is that you have to meet in terms of seeing the people you work with. Well, once I start getting to the end of the month, if I have a bunch of people that I have to see and not many days to do it, what helps me is to just go ahead and write in everything that I have sort of planned, and then highlight a space where I can slide somebody in last minute. This is like a day-by-day kind of thing, and it works better than the monthly once the numbers of days that we have left in the months just start dwindling down. So I did a weekly spread for every week in February, and these stickers are all from Julianne Doodles from Peppercut Studio. And then I kind of just want to, I'm really, you know, I've been on the job for like 6 or 7 months now, but I'm still trying to find my footing and the best way to handle clients, time management, etc. So I kind of want to take some time to reflect and come up with a plan for the following month, so that I am not struggling and repeating myself in the same habits. My cover pages are super simple, but like, please understand, I set up these cover pages after setting up so many cover pages that like, I was just like, what month is it? We're done. But also I think that I've done a very cute job decorating. So it's the same thing with people I need to add in cases I'll need to close, treatment plans, meetings, and trainings. Same thing with like this like bigger calendar. It's giving spring. The sprouts are back. My expense tracker, and then of course my weeklies all over again. It's very simple and very straightforward. This year, I really wanted to focus on having a very like actual functional planner more than anything, minimalist and functional. So since I had this one random day left over, I did this like sort of decorative border here to go ahead and get into April plans without having to do a whole new thing. And then I just have a mark that April starts there. And then, yeah, I gotta order some more stickers because I use so many of these stickers and I actually really loved them. So I'm gonna go on Peppercut Studio and get some more so that I can do the next few months. My goal right now for my work planner is to do every 90 days. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm so excited to have a content planner that is just a content planner. I have started filling it out. I don't care if you guys see my goals and things like that. That does not intimidate me at all. These are just wishes, hopes, dreams, and goals. That's why I put them in clouds. Because I didn't want it to be like, these are my goals, list. I really kind of wanted it to be like, these are just some things that I am like dreaming of accomplishing. And not all of them are huge. Like, I would like to make $1,000 selling my art by the end of the year. That is, they're 12 months a year. If I can pull like a little less than $100 in sales every month, I will hit that. So, but I definitely just, little things like staying true to my art style and my interests, participate in 3 craft fairs. I want to send my art to my favorite artists, and they don't have to enjoy it. Who am I? No one. But those are just some of the goals and dreams and ideas that I have for 2025 for content. One thing that has helped me out a lot is that I realized that I definitely, I skipped all the pages. Hold on. So sorry. What have I done? All right, we're back. Okay. I have this dream collabs. I haven't really filled it in. I have a lot of favorite planner girlies that I love. Not all of them have YouTube channels. Some of them are just on Instagram. But I also, on these like collabs, I want to include like local boutiques and like art shops and flea market, thrift shops and things like that. And magic shops like crystal shops and stuff like that might sell prints and art. So I need to do a little recon before I fill these in. Some people, I'm just gonna send them stuff and maybe they'll be like, ooh, I really like this on their YouTube channel, which will get my name out there more. And in other ones, it'll be like in brick and mortar stores for people to pass by. Now we're here to the master plan. So my master plan is basically reminding myself essentially what I want to do every month. My problem in the past has been wanting to put out a piece of content on every platform that I'm active, like every week, and on Instagram every day, which is impossible. I don't have the energy. I don't even physically have the time. It's just not something that I can do. So I'm trying to be more reasonable with the time that I have so that I can manage it. For Substack, I just want to do a monthly energy post. That'll be a tarot spirituality post, just to be like, here's the community energy. And then I want to remind people that my oops, sorry, trying to adjust here. Yeah, I'm not going to edit this video, you guys. Like, I'm just not going to do it. So I feel really bad for people who are like, ew, the quality. I don't care. That's your problem, not mine. So, but I really want to remind people that my newsletter, although sometimes it has been all over the place, it is predominantly meant to be a place for radical healing and for people to heal out loud and people to heal in a sense of community. And so for me, what that looks like is, creating content that pertains to healing. And I think that healing is political, absolutely, because as we heal ourselves, we heal the communities to which we belong. And as we heal our communities, we therefore can like change society and push for justice, accountability, and make some shockwaves. So I really want to bring that focus back on my newsletter on Substack. It's a free newsletter, but if you do subscribe for it, you will get the journaling prompts that I'm giving to my patrons. And then I also want to start giving 20% of the money that I earn on my Substack. I want to give it to my local food pantry that I like to work with, because I'm really grateful for the work that they've helped me do with my clients and keeping people fed. It takes a collective, and I really enjoy the food pantry. It's the Louisville Pride Foundation food pantry. If you want to donate, I'll put a link in the video below. In the description box. Then with YouTube, I just want to do 2 videos a month. I have not been good with that. I was doing like, but I just want to remind myself that it may not always be a bullet journal setup. Sometimes it might be a tarot journal. Sometimes it might be a draw with me. Sometimes it might be a vlog. I just want to get 2 videos a month out. and I want to be nice and consistent with that. Ko-fi is my sticker shop. I want to start a sticker club, and I also want to do quarterly updates. Patreon, the list is long, but it also is where the bulk of my income from content creation comes from. And so I needed to get very, very clear about what the fuck is happening over here, y'all, because this was all over the place, and then I just felt overwhelmed, demoralized, and like, who cares, right? So I just wanted to be really clear. I want to bring this back to politics and social justice, with a $20 tier being a healing support group, literally the most accessible and affordable healing support group that you're going to find outside of a completely, like, totally, absolutely free one. But like, if you are paying for somebody to facilitate a healing support group, $20 a month, that's money, that's bet. Then this is Instagram. We are not posting every day on all these platforms. I probably will do 1 or 2 posts so per month from all of this, but like maybe 1 post next week. That's about the best that I can muster. On my Sassy Latte page, I used to post every single day. It can be exhausting because that page is highly politicized, and let me tell y'all, everybody can have their opinions, but when you cannot distinguish your opinion from facts or your butthole, honey, I don't have the time. So I'm just gonna, I also want to go back to like having conversations about body appreciation and body positivity. I miss being able to express those things about my body and find comfort in making space for myself in that way. And so I want to like go back to that. And then my shop, I do want to do daily static images on my shop, just because I'm trying to grow that page, and it just is what it is. And then I have some ideas for reels. My weekly routine, there are things that I want to do for content daily. I don't want to do content on Mondays or Wednesdays. Mondays because they suck. I have really bad Sunday scaries, and then I end up exhausted all day on Monday. I don't know why I don't want to do content on Wednesdays. That actually doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Fridays, like today, it's Friday. Honestly, I typically get home and just crash from being peopled out, but I'm trying to change that and have better routines. And then Saturdays, if my kids are not home, like if they're with their dad, that's a really big content day for me. So, I don't know, are we here? Yes, we've arrived. All right, also, these cover pages, honey, they are going to be a little sad, and that's okay. I never check my analytics. I'm just not an analytics girly. I wish that I was, but I'm truly not. So I want to start paying attention to that and figure out what works and what doesn't. This is my calendario. It's a little blank right now because I haven't really started working on content. This is my master checklist for the things that I want to get done in January. So then I will know what I need to be doing throughout the month, specifically for each of these categories. My healing group, my bullet journal theme, sticker club, shop update, and all of that, those things actually need a little bit more planning. So I have some brain dump pages for that. And then this is just it. These are the days of the week, what content I want to do. I'll just do just a quick little bullet, list it out, check it off. And then over here, if I need any ideas for videos, or if I need to do like a little mood board or something like that, I will do that. So very straightforward. There's really nothing exciting. I didn't even switch up the colors, honey. I was very, very, let's keep this functional instead of trying to go over the top with decorations. It's just not what I need right now for a content planner. I need it to be very minimalist and very functional. I definitely want to, again, tap back into my analytics at the end, just in terms of consistency. And then I just want to know what worked well. Okay, I tend to naturally focus on how I'm not good enough and what doesn't work well. I want to stop doing that. So I want to focus on what works well and then come up with some ideas for the next month. So this is February. Again, very basic blase cover page. I promise my bullet journal is more interesting, y'all. I promise. But it's very much the same thing. It's just really quick, exactly the same setup. And then just some weekly spreads where I can write down what I need to be posting on that day, and then another review, overall review at the end of the month. And then we get to March, and it's the same thing. I just was not trying to be, I don't know, I just didn't really have it in me to like make this something super decorative. Mainly because I use being creative and decorative and collaging as a way to procrastinate, and I really want this to be about business. I don't exactly know what it means to take your business seriously, but I know that when people make that decision, it actually works really well for them. And so this is an effort for me to take my business seriously by not procrastinating with stickers and collage and all of that. So excited. I like to make up my own quote. I know some people find like quotes on Pinterest or whatever, but I like making my own. I'm really focusing on alchemy and transmutation in 2025. So that is, you know, I want to alchemize my fear into abundance, but only on my own terms. Like, I do not want to figure out a way to alchemize anything based on what somebody thinks I should be doing. I want to stay tuned in to myself and grounded in who I am and staying true to myself. So yes, my word is alchemy. I really love these window stickers. My girlfriend sent me these and these holographic daffodils up here. So alchemy actually is the practice of inner transformation, aligning thoughts, feelings, and actions with one's authentic self in order to change one's life. That is what I really like. I'm passionate about that this year. Then my tarot card of the year is the Sun. I'm actually going to pull a card for each month, and that'll be like sort of like an energy to embody. When I went back in my tarot journal and I reviewed the oracle cards, because in my tarot journal I'll pull an oracle card for every month, I was actually surprised at how spot on, like when I got to the end of the year and I looked back over the cards that I pulled, I was shocked at how spot on and perfect each month was. So I wasn't going to add this in here this year, but based on reviewing my journals from last year, I was like, no, we need that. This is just an image that I found on Pinterest, but she cute though, right? I don't really know. I think it's from a deck of tarot cards. I don't know. This is my future log. I kind of messed up the spine a little bit here. My future log is busted. It's fine. Moving on. I have my 2025 goals. I love these windows. They're so pretty. So I saw this on somebody else's YouTube video where they did their goals like this, and then you open it up. I don't know where the puckering is. It's a gluing error. But I want to write my goals, health goals, home goals, career goals, and financial goals in here. And I thought that that was like a cute little fun interactive way. So that made me really happy because I've never done that in my journal before, but I really like the way that this came out. Then helpful routines. 2025 for me is all about changing my routines. My routines are terrible, okay? In the morning, I shove a donut in my face, drink my coffee in the car while I rush my kid to school, come home. I'm usually running late because I don't pack up my stuff for work the night before. I quickly pack everything up as fast as I can, have my morning poo, and then rush to work. That's my morning routine. I would like more structure. I want to add journaling. I want to add a more wholesome breakfast, which means changing what time I wake up and just taking better care of myself in the morning. My PM routine on the days that I work, it is just as bad. It's just as terrible. I get home and I rot. And then I have to force myself to get up and find food. Sometimes I can order something nutritious. But however, in 2025, I've deleted Instacart, DoorDash, and Grubhub. I'm not doing any of that anymore. So my PM routine cannot have me coming home and doing the big sit for the neurodivergent girlies. If you know, you know. Once you sit your ass down, especially if you struggle with transitioning, you oftentimes do not get fucking back up. And that has happened to me so much since starting this new job. I get home, my brain powers down, and I just can't get up. And I obviously want to do better self-care routines. I want to have a more regimented cleaning routine because I need a clean space in order to be creative. So I don't know yet. I'm still figuring these out, but I will have answers ASAP. I did want to do a reading journal, and I was just like, do I want to do a reading journal? I think at the end my answer was no. I really enjoy listing the books that I read. I'm going to try a book bingo for the first time. I'm not really sure that I made this right. I'm pretty sure I made it wrong. I'm sure it's fine though, but I'm pretty sure I did this wrong. But I'm gonna figure something else to put on here. I don't know, I gotta look at somebody else's book bingo, and then I'll have 3 reading goals, which I don't know what they're gonna be as of right now. On average, I would say I read somewhere between 9 and 13 books a month. That's a lot. So a reading journal just wasn't the best use of my time because I wasn't gonna create spreads. I don't really wanna journal so much about everything that I read. I don't really enjoy all the trackers and everything like that. Not now. So I figured this is a lightweight way for me to still incorporate my love of books into my bullet journal. So now we get to January. I just found this image on Pinterest. I am trying to streamline every aspect of my life, really, y'all. Like, I love drawing and sketching. It's a lot of fun. Obviously with my sticker shop and everything, but my problem is that I will spend a week to set up my bullet journal and then get mad at myself that I didn't have it posted on YouTube soon enough. And I'm just trying to like not do that anymore. I'm trying really hard to like be more intentional about my time management. And so if I just have a simple cover with a Pinterest image and then move on, I'm getting the job done, and I'm getting it done in a much timely manner. My master to-do list is going to be anything that needs to happen this month around the house. I was hit by a car like a week ago, something like that. A lady backed out and hit me on the driver's side. So my January master to-do list is to get my car fixed. So yeah. I made my calendar a little bit smaller. Normally it takes up the whole page. I made it smaller this time so that I can put some important stuff over here. I don't use this as much as I wish that I did. I might do like birthdays, when the kids are out of school, what days off I work, stuff like that might go on here, but for the most part, I don't write a whole lot on my calendar. This is new. I'm back to my trackers. I want to track my health. I have chronic, really debilitating migraines. I have some autoimmune issues that trigger flare-ups. My mental health has been in the dumpster. So this is just, this is the vibes. This is blank. This is filled out, colorful. And then these two, I'm not even sure. But I definitely want to start doing this every month so that when I go to the doctor, I can be like, oh, hey, this is kind of like what my months are looking like in terms of my symptoms. In each of these squares, I'll just put a dot if I experience any of these symptoms. And then for here, for my migraine, the intensity, and then I'll do something over here like these symbols depending on what could have triggered the migraine, just so I know under what circumstances I'm experiencing them. So then we get over here to my reading thing. Like I said, super basic and functional. I read a lot. I just want to write the book, the author, when I finished it, and the rating, and move on with my life. And then I'll put my favorite books in the clouds. That's it. That's all I have the energy for. So now we get to my weekly. I have done various, is this a Dutch door? I don't know, I can't remember. I've done this like a few different times in a few different ways, but I like this setup. I did not need so much space, especially because I work a 9-to-5 and I'm gonna be in my work planner a whole lot. I now have a content planner. I did not need to have a full page of weekly spreads and all that. I just wanted something very straightforward. On all of these days, they're so simple. Like my Sunday will be something like meal prep, laundry, go to bed early. Like that's really all that I'll be recording on here. Maybe it'll be like mammogram, check your titties, which I actually need to do, but we're not going to talk about that. So those are my weekly spreads. Very simple. I want to do a gratitude spread. I tend to just write down the moments that I'm thankful for with nothing else. I'll put the date and then what happened, and that's it. And then my month in review. This I want to make special. I actually want to like put as many pictures and just memories and things in the month. And then this is my new bullet journal. Like, this is it. I'm really happy with it, but I think if you've watched me do a setup in the past where there's like so much drawing and so much other stuff, this might seem very, very minimal. And you're right, it is, but that's what I need in my life right now. I need functionality over decoration, and so I'm hoping that I am actually able to dive into the functionality and the productivity. So anyways, let me know what you think about this journal. Comment below if you want to know where I got different things from. I may or may not list it in the description box because I'm not sure if anybody reads the description. Also, if you made it to the end of this video, please leave a sun emoji. Does that work when other people do it? Because I don't ever leave the emoji, so I'm not expecting anything on my video. But anyways, thank you for watching. And yeah, here's to 2025. We made it!